How to start your own sales copywriting using the script generator inside BuilderAll. So let's go. If you have found this video to be useful, then be a good sport. Do it right now. Subscribe, like, and share this video. Also, consider taking up one of my affiliate offers in the description below. This will help me to keep the channel going. Thank you and have a great day. The following topics will be discussed in this very short video. We'll look at the current marketplace for copywriters. And inside our tool, for the first step, we'll create an avatar. The second step, we'll look at what a USP framework will look like. The third step, we'll discover the pain points and benefits to your subscribers. And the fourth step, we'll define what offer you'll give to the public. Step number 5, we'll add on a call to action. Very important here. Step number 6, we'll do a summary of what your offer will be like. We'll use that information to generate a script, and we'll further define the definition of your script by using add section. So let's go on to the next step. So the tool we'll be using today is called a script generator. If you don't have that installed on your desktop, as usual, we'll move over to install more tools. Search for the script generator. I'm going to click on that for you. We'll add it to our desktop. Once it's added onto our desktop, let's go to there. And we'll go inside the script generator tool by pressing the blue enter button. Once the screen is refreshed, we're shown the BuilderAll script generator dashboard. So this is the very first thing you'll see. Like I said, I'll keep this video to be very short, so I'll just skim through some of the features you'll find in this tool. So we've already covered what a dashboard looks like. In here you'll find free video tutorials. You can go through it at your own time. Over to the left we have a section for my avatar, and in just a moment I'll give you an idea what an avatar looks like. So here right below this is your option to create a brand new avatar. Any avatars that we create will be listed under this section here. Also, we have an option to generate the script, which is what we're all about today. Finally, we can get to the section where we can save the templates of all the script that we've chosen. But like I said, I'm going to go through it step by step, the most important information here in this screen. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty of it, I thought it would be a good idea to show you the concept that copywriting, sales copywriting that is, it's an evergreen market to be in. Now, just a few minutes ago, I went to Fiverr.com, searched for copywriting, sales copywriting that is. It's come up with a list of people who are offering services. So you can get anything as cheap as $6.86 to $171.38, just depending on what you're after in terms of copywriting. And the people with different skill sets. Maybe this person here, David F, have just started copywriting. Who knows? But whatever the case it be, it's a great skill to have, and something that BuilderAll is going to help you if you just want to start from the very beginning. You haven't done this before, but it's going to give you a little bit of framework for you to get a head start and get you going. All right, let's move on to the next section. Early on, you heard me spoke about avatar. So the avatar that I'm referring to is not the one, those blue creatures you see on that famous movie, but rather it's a representation of the target market that you want to approach. So here's an example that I plugged from the internet. For instance, maybe the typical person who will be buying my product will be female, age 32, is young professional, and is motivated by flavors, designs, and prefers marketing channels like email, Facebook, Pinterest. So they're the type of information that we can get from maybe from Facebook or YouTube ads that we can collect together and just paint a picture of the ideal client that we're trying to target. So that's all I want to say for now in terms of the definition. Let's go on to the next step. Now that we know what an avatar could mean for our project, we're going to do one from scratch. So in this particular example, I'm going to demonstrate. We're going to call an avatar called Diane. Tongue twister there. roughly about 23 to 45. They're the people we're targeting. They're overweight. Now, I'm not trying to insult people here, but it's just an example. This person loves to snack, do very little exercise. So what we're offering is a keto diet without exercise. Sounds very attractive, doesn't it? And the goal of this script generator we're going to use is to create a sales copy for a website. Okay, let's get into it. Okie dokie. So here we are looking at the dashboard. So there are two ways to create a new avatar. So there's one here on the left hand side, the little button here, as well here on the right hand side. One or the other will get you the same result. So I might as well click on this one here and I'll demonstrate how it works. So when the screen refreshes, the script generator will give us a little wizard to go through. It's pretty much a presentation of the 6 steps which I mentioned early on, where each step contains a set of questions where we have to fill in the details. This way it's trying to build up a profile of the exact people we're trying to target. So people down at BuilderAll has done a great job just finding out what works and what doesn't work. Obviously the things that work, they put into each of these steps for us. We just got to go through each set of questions and the rest will take care of itself. Now I'm going to pre-populate some of these information just to speed things up, but as I go through each step I'll just give you a quick glance of what kind of questions they'll ask. Okay, so let me just scroll on to the next page. So these are the set of questions for step number 1. I'll move on to step number 2. So step 2 are some of the results, questions I should say, that you can expect in this particular module. So I'll just step through very quickly what you can see towards the bottom. Now I'm cheating here because I just want to speed up this video and just put in some random answers, but you'll see what I'm trying to achieve soon. So let's go on to the module number 3. Now step number 3 talks about your pain points and focusing on what those areas are. This is really important if you can make a really good sales letter, because if you can reach out and try to get the feeling that the person sees, they understand what they're going through, particular pain, then you're on the right track. So let's go on to step number 4 here. So in step 4 in this winning formula, by now you have hooked the reader into what you've been trying to say to them, and at this stage you're now describing what's the offer, what's the solution that you can provide them, a way to eliminate their pain, their problem that they're going through. So there are some of the questions that's been asked in step 4. I'm going to move on to step number 5. Now here in step 5 is a crucial bit. You have hooked the reader into what you're offering. If the reader feels a true connectivity to what you're saying, they're most likely wanting to buy. But they're not going to do that unless you tell them exactly what to do. So step 5 is all about call to action. So I'll run through the question it's going to ask, a very small section here. Let's go on to the next step, the last step, to wrap things up. Okay, if you made it this far, very well done, because you stepped through a lot of questions that will guide you on the right target group that you'll try to approach. And now you're just wrapping things up. Basically the rest of this screen is going to ask you just fill in information about your website, the contact number people can reach you on, your email, and a couple other things like linking your Facebook profile. So when you finish this process, just click on the Save button and I'll show you what it looks like next. Well, believe it or not, you've actually done the hardest bit. That is thinking. So as a reward, BuilderAll now allows you to choose a particular niche, and now it's going to do all the smarts for you. You'll see what I mean. So in this instance, in terms of niches, there are quite a few to select from, but in this exercise, we're going to focus on the health and fitness one. So I'm going to click on that for you. Okay, part 2 of this wizard. You might see a little warning here, your avatar's incomplete, please complete one of them. It could be one of the fields that I didn't fill in properly, or I did not fill out at all. So that's not a big drama, we can still continue from here, but some of the things might be missing as part of the script. So again, it's giving us a smorgasbord of choices here. I think let's stick to our original example. We're going to create a funnel scripts. So I'm going to click on that for you. And from that choice, we're giving even more selection to choose from. I think we're going to choose the long form sales letter script just to demonstrate what it can do for us. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, now this is the exciting bit which I promised you before. So this is the screen that BuilderAll have decided, well, from the information you've just given to me, I'm going to create this sales letter that we know in the past has worked really well. So just treat it as a template. So it's picked up the current avatar as Diane, which is shown here. But let's scroll a little bit further. It creates a headline, how to experience significant weight loss without heavy exercising without feeling bloated. Do you remember these are the exact things that we typed in earlier on from step 1, step 2, step 3 and so on? So you grab those information, merge it together, and you'll be able to create some sort of intelligent sales scripts for us. So I'm not going to read all of them, but just to let you know, as I scroll down, maybe a little bit. Okay. It's not perfect. It's not a human writing it, but it's a really good way to start a template, especially if you lack motivation, lack imagination, and the inspiration to create your own sales copy. So feel free to make any changes that you see fit. I'll just scroll down a little bit. As I promised, it is a long sales letter, but it's good to read upon it. Okay, so these are things I want to say at the moment. And I'm going to say this question. Don't you think this is a wonderful time saver? Imagine the possibilities what you can create using just various combinations of scripts. Now, the only thing that I can add on to further is if you feel, well, okay, there's more to it than what you see. Maybe there's more things I can add that spice things up. Not a problem, because there's more options that's available to us. And you'll see this add section right on the top. Let me click on it and you'll see what I mean. By clicking on the add section button, we've presented even more prescribed templates that we can use. So the one I want to demonstrate, maybe just like a testimonial statements. Now it's given some examples here. Not all of them will make sense, but just to demonstrate, just be brief about this, I'm going to pick the last one here. Never before there has been a product like mine. That sounds pretty true. So I'm going to click on that. So by doing that, BuilderAll has taken that complete section and amended it right at the bottom. There you go. I've repeated it twice for you. So at this stage, you've got the option of exporting this file, the export script button. You get a choice of either exporting as a PDF, a PowerPoint presentation, or even a Word document. Whatever you see fit, you can export it for sure. Now make sure you click on the Save Script button. Add a name to it before you do that. Let's call it Diane Script. And then click on the Save button here. If all goes well, BuilderAll will give us a message saying template has been successfully saved. And we can check that by going through this section. And that's this little part here called Save Templates. So I'll click into that right now. And just the confirmation is saved properly, it's listed here under my Save Templates. Now the option you saw before, we can still export it by using this button here. If I click on it, you can also copy this template. And the reason why you want to do that, maybe you want to modify it. And to modify it, you just press that pencil button here. Now, remember we created Diane Avatar. If I move over to my Avatar button, you'll see it's been listed here, it's been created. Once again, also we can also copy the same avatar, change a few topics, change a few answers to the questions. We can edit and modify the existing ones. And there you have it, folks. That's pretty much in a nutshell. In the future, I might create another video just going a little bit more in depth. But then again, let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that. Alright everybody, that's all I want to say. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. If you have found this video to be useful, then be a good sport. Do it right now. Subscribe, like, and share this video. Also, consider taking up one of my affiliate offers in the description below. This will help me to keep the channel going. Thank you and have a great day.